Hey guys, what's up? It's Juliana and welcome to speed round of TBRs of July because this month I read a lot and I'm super proud of it. What's up guys? Today we're gonna do my wrap up for July. Hi guys. So today we're gonna talk about my July wrap up, which I'm super excited for. And I have a bunch of books right here in front of me. And so I'm just gonna get started because I really want to just get into whatever it is. And like always, I'm gonna bring out my notes for what I rated each of them on GOODREADS. So if you wanna, I usually post whenever I finish a book, like right on the day, because I've been trying to track that a lot more recently. So if you want to follow me on GOODREADS, it's just my name, Juliana Evangelista, since I can't have two B's over there. I'll try to link it down below, so if you guys wanna watch with me what I'm reading as I read it. It's usually at the end of the month, which is when I just start a binge read so I can have some books left. Anyway, it's fine. So the first book that I read this month was This Present Darkness by Frank E. Peretti. Now, if you don't want to like hear about this because this is a Christian fiction spiritual book, you can like ignore this part, but for those of you guys who don't mind, I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. It was so great, amazing. Even if like you're not into this kind of stuff, it has like a lot of, let's say, just fantasy rootings and all this, and it was like so good. It talks about like angels and demons and things like that, and like the spiritual world, like fighting and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this book. I started reading it at like 11 o'clock at night and I finished it at like 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't put it down. And so I super duper recommend this book for whoever would like to read it. 5 out of 5 stars. To admit, after this book I was kind of in the book slump because I didn't want to read anything at all. So one of my book talk friends, she forced me to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Like if you guys saw the previous, not last video, but the video before that, you saw a little message from my book talk Pervitai, and she forced me to start reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Oh my god. This got me out of my book slump. I'm telling you, if you're in a book slump and you like fantasy books, this is one of those books that once you start reading, you won't stop. I finished this book in less than like 2-3 hours. It was really good. To be honest, I do read pretty fast, but I do recommend this book as a 5 out of 5 stars. I have a lot of 5 stars in this month. Should I be more rigorous? Probably, but I really did enjoy this book. So I'm rating it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's basically like a monsters type of book with a person who doesn't know where she's from or whatever. I don't know how to explain this. It has the same mythology of monsters and angels and things like that. So super recommend Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. 5 out of 5 stars this read. The next book I was super excited to actually start reading because I saw a live of this author on Penguin Random House or Random House. I don't know which one it was. But this is The Herd by Andrea Bartz. It's like a girl boss mystery. So like a girl group, kind of their leader goes missing and then there's just like a bunch of secrets, and it's just like, it's so much information but so carefully done, so it's like a murder mystery, and I love this so much. This is The Herd by Andrea Bartz. I also give this a 5 out of 5 stars. So, and the author's super nice. Like I posted an Instagram story about it and she was super nice about it, and like I'm standing. I'm picking up her other books sometime. But yeah. 5 out of 5 stars, The Herd. The next 2 books I read in one day were Unravel Me and Ignite Me from the Shatter Me series. I loved it. I love the series. I heard some people saying that the series, like book 2 and book 3 aren't that good. But honestly, I enjoyed all of them. I enjoyed the storyline. I enjoyed where it went. I'm giving both of these books a 4 out of 5 stars, mainly because I felt that the author kind of focused more on the relationship than the world building outside of it. So like she focused more on the character's emotions and her relationships with to like these certain characters instead of delving more into the power side and the rebellion and things like that. So she focused more on the relationships, which I'm not complaining. I do like books that have a lot of relationship and stuff, but she built it so beautifully in the first book, and I thought it would like pass on to the other books. It kind of didn't, but that's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. But besides that, I super recommend the whole Shadow Me trilogy and the other books, which I still have to pick up, to anybody who likes powers. I don't know, if you like the Lunar Chronicles or the Red Queen, you're definitely gonna like this book. Maybe even the Darkest Minds. If you like the Darkest Minds, you're gonna like these books. Across the City by Sarah J. Maas. Let me tell you, okay, so I'm already gonna tell you my ratings. It's like 5+. Honestly, if I could give this book a 20 stars out of 5, I would totally give it, because I really enjoy this book so much. At first, I picked it up. The first couple pages, I had to stop because I wasn't in the mood to like get into like a new story, and it was just I don't know, it was kind of slow at the beginning, but only for a couple pages, because after I put it down and then I picked it up the next day to start reading, and I actually got into more of the story, I started picking up pace, and I really enjoyed the story. I think I cried like 3 times. Yeah, your girl cried. I feel like this is one of the best like plot written stories that Sarah J. Maas has done. And TOG, don't get me wrong, TOG was beautifully written. Like the plot was so explained, and there were so many details to Throne of Glass. But this one, I feel like this one just had a little extra spice. And I don't know, the way she executed it was so amazing. The main character was so amazing. I don't feel like I'm reading any I don't feel like I'm reading Aelin or Farah again, you know. So there's a difference between the characters, there's a difference between the males in the story, and I just really enjoyed it. I super recommend this book. I don't think there are any books on this list that I didn't enjoy. I enjoyed all of them, and I hope next month stays the same, because I don't like not enjoying a book. But yeah, Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood, super recommend. The last book I read in the month of July was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which, let me tell you, I was supposed to start reading To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because I just need to get through that series. I haven't even started reading the first one. I was supposed to read that after this one, because I didn't have books 2 and 3. But let me tell you, after I read this book, I could not stop thinking about it. Like there was just something, I couldn't pick up another book, because I don't know, I was just so deeply involved in this world. Holly Black is like the queen of fairies, and this wasn't a normal enemies to lovers. This was like an actually like actual enemies to lovers. Like these characters hate each other. And the world building, period. I loved it. I stan this book, and I will continue to stan it so much that I had to order the other 2 books, even though I'm technically on a book buying ban. But I had to buy the other 2, or else I wouldn't be able to finish any other book. So yeah, today is August 3rd. I read both books yesterday. That's 5 out of 5 stars, by the way. So anyway, guys, thumbnail time. That was my my wrap up for the month of July. Let me turn this off. See, there was a light. But that was my wrap up for the month of July. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have any other book recommendations, because I have a goal to read all the unread books on my bookshelf this month before college starts. So I'm gonna need a new list of books to buy so I can read them. Leave your recommendations down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 600 subscribers, which is totally crazy. So don't forget about that. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!